Hey guys, my name's Maria. I am currently working with VIPKid and Qkids as an English teacher online. I just have had a lot of questions about both companies and the perks of each, and so having my perspective with both, kind of wanted to just make a video to make it a little bit easier. So I'm going to show you the software of both of the different companies that I work for. Obviously, I'm teaching kids in China, so my hours are in the mornings from about 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can always do more, and with VIPKid, you can do evenings as well. So sometimes I'll just open up an evening if I know that I'm not going out or I don't have any plans. And what's nice with VIPKid is you can open up your slots very short notice. So with Qkids, you have your set schedule. But with VIPKid, if you have a little bit of free time and you want to work, you certainly can open up your schedule and you can get some short notice bookings, which are actually a little bit more incentive because they're short notice too. So that's good. Both companies pay around the same. I make about $20 an hour with both, with all the incentives for performance and stuff. So with Qkids, you have to work a minimum of 12 classes a week, which I do easily, but I also split my time with VIPKid. So if I was just working for one, I would easily make that amount of classes per week. That's not even full time. So I do Qkids for 12 different classes a week. I open up about 15 with them, and then sometimes I get standby. And then all the rest are VIPKid. So I have just like different days that I set aside for both of them. And it's nice to have a little bit of balance between both because I like them both for different reasons. VIPKid, the things that I like the most about it are having regulars. I see the same kids sometimes. They book me over and over again, and then I become really good. It's a good relationship between me and the student, and I really like them a lot. So it's nice to have the same kids again and again. And you can see their progress that way as well. I really like how you can do short notice bookings with VIPKid and have a lot of flexibility with your schedule with them too. And there's no minimum amount that you have to open your schedule. So that's really nice too if you just want to work like 1 or 2 classes a week. You literally could do that. VIPKid is 25 minutes per class, and you get all the materials provided to you, which you will see later. You can preview it before, and you can wing it if you want to, but it is good because you can review the materials. I have this little board behind me, and that's one of the cons I think of VIPKid is like I felt a little bit inadequate if I didn't have a bunch of props or like some sort of system to make myself look more fun. So the parents choose you, so you kind of market yourself to the parents. You have to make just like a little welcome video like, hi, here's what I've done as a teacher, like here's who I am and where I live, and just make yourself sound like a fun person to be a teacher. So I've gotten pretty good bookings, but I also know that it's not as steady as Qkids because it's up to the parents and you don't have control. What I like about Qkids is that the software is top-notch. So I really think like a lot of English companies should honestly take a note from Qkids because their software is out of this world. There are so many fun interactive games for the kids. It's a class of 1 to 4 students. So lately I've been getting 4 students per class, and that's not at all in my control, but it is fun because it makes it go a lot faster. Sometimes if it's one-on-one, I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm talking just so much, but I like how the kids can interact together. I can make them talk amongst themselves, so I like that. I like that there's a lot more kids involved. But like I said, the software rocks, and what's nice about Qkids too is they have a really good support system. You get like a trainer that works with Qkids in China, and you have to download this app called WeChat, and you connect, and so you can basically text each other. Like anytime I have questions, I can just text my trainer, and she answers all of them. So it's really, really nice because you do have that like person, that point of contact. VIPKid also has people, but it is a really big company, so they don't necessarily care as much. I don't want to say they don't care, but they definitely don't have that support. All right, so I hope I said everything. If I didn't, I'm still going to type it out, and I have a little cheat sheet for what I normally will tell people, but mostly this video is just great so you can check out the software between both and decide what's best for you. Okay, so I'm going to do my best to show you the Qkids and VIPKid software. Here you can see the overview of the lesson that you're about to teach. Gives you a summary of all the different functions, and it's pretty straightforward. It's not really something you need to look too hard into. There's the students that sign up, so I currently had 4. There are your lessons for the day. You can click over to another day to check out future lessons, see what you're going to teach. You can preview the classroom too, which is pretty nice. Here is your weekly lesson. The parents give you feedback, so it's green, that means it's good. You link your bank account. That's my referral code, which take note of if you would like to sign up with me, please. And then you can always refer your friends with that. This is where you contact the people that work for Qkids if you have any trouble in the classroom or after the classroom. They're very, very helpful with Qkids, and you do have someone always to talk to on WeChat. So it's really nice to have that. These are for your reference in case you need to remember what a game is or an activity. You don't remember, they're always there just to click on and check out again. And we'll go to the classroom now. This is when you log into the classroom. You log in 3 minutes ahead of time at least. That's me. That was kind of awkward. Didn't want that to be online. So I cover it up with a Post-it if I'm in class a little early and I don't really feel like talking to the kids yet. But this is your home screen, and when everyone logs in, this is where you go first. This is where you greet your kids and ask their names, ask their age, whatever, for about 3 minutes until class begins. There I am covering it up because I don't want to be seen. So down below you'll see all 4 of your students. This is a little intro video. That's the characters that they usually use with Qkids. You can ask them, who is this? And they all know who it is. They know the letter. That's the letter we're working with. This is a very easy phonics lesson. So it's just M this time. Here are all the games, just going through them really, really quickly. This is something the kids will just repeat after. Very, very easy to understand. But it's fun. It's always like something new, which is nice. And it's very sequential too. They would say big M, and then it goes away. Small m goes away. And up top in the right hand corner you see a bunch of like icons. You give the students diamonds throughout class. You can give them individually or all together. So it kind of helps to just keep them on track and keep them motivated. Here they're tracing the letters, so they see what you see in this case. And they move their mouse and make the M. I ask them, what color do you want next? Stuff like that, to just keep them entertained. I'll ask them, what is this animal? You know, what are they drinking? This is where they repeat after them. I'm M. Ask them, what is this animal? Monkey. Diamonds. Good job, guys. Bingo. That's a fun one. I see it differently than they do. Obviously, they see it like a bingo card, but when they get it right, they get a little check above their name. Or if they get it wrong, they get an X. So you can just kind of help guide them and give them diamonds. This one, if they say it right, she goes up. If they say it right, she goes up some more. So they should know these. These are previous N vocabulary words. So we're on M now. So they should already know that. This is blending. So this is just the and they just repeat. Ah, ah. Get them to say it. If someone's not saying it, try to call them out. Be like, hey, Olivia, can you say ah, ah? And then map, map. You can do this individually and say like, hey, student, can you do this one by yourself? And then you can mute all the other students too, which is nice. Or you can just have everyone do it. Depends on your time. This one's fun. They love this one. They play the machine, they can hit play, and you give them diamonds. This one is also interesting. They're looking for the missing letter, so you say man, and then they pick M. Mat, they pick T. Now we learn the sight word, see. Make sure you're emphasizing the word see. I see a monkey. What do you see? They have to repeat. And then after this, we practice. I see. This one's also a fun, interactive game. And if you know that you have time and you need to kill some time, these are really good to just go through 2 or 3 different times with each child. This is the ending. So this is their quiz basically. So they just have to click on the correct answer as you call it out. And then you have a little wrap up at 28 minutes. So you go till 30. Around 28 you go to this board and you say, hey, great job, Maria. What do you like? And they know what they like. You have these little stickers that you can add. And they're like, oh my god, I'm a cat. Sweet. And you're like, yeah, great job. I'm so happy for you. And let's give you a genie for no reason at all. And students usually like, oh, I like diamonds. They like more diamonds, whatever. But these stickers are really cute, and you can access these throughout the whole lesson. So if you just want to add in, I'll sometimes be like, I'm so happy. I add a happy face, and I make it really big on the screen, and they just go nuts. The boys like Batman. So this is your wrap up until you get to 30 minutes. And then you log out, you say, bye, good job. And that's basically the end of it. That's all that you have to do. And then they're like, bye. And they leave too. And then you pretty much get paid immediately, which is cool. So that's Qkids. No planning necessary. What's nice about it is it's all right there and ready for you whenever you want to just log in. You can review the material, or for me, I've taught the same lesson quite a few times, so it's pretty simple for me to remember. This is VIPKid. They have their own PC app now too, and they also have a mobile app, which I check just to check my schedule every now and then. Here's my students I'm teaching. I taught them today. It gives you student info, how many times they've been with VIPKid. So this one's a new student. She's done excellent. There are tips from other teachers. They tell you how they did and what she liked about it. If they don't like to sing, then try not to sing with them. And this is, I will let you guys do some more research if you want to Google more about VIPKid, because there's so much on YouTube about VIPKid, but basically they give you a slideshow and you just follow it along. You have 25 minutes in class and you're just facilitating. You get 5 stars in class, so you can give those as rewards, and you also want to have a secondary reward system so students don't get bored. I'll have cupcakes for really easy students, young students, because it's not something they have to think about. It's just, hey, cupcake, good job. Or we'll have a game that we play. So if the student knows English a little better, we can play a game together. So it gives you playback after the class has ended, which is kind of nice because you can watch yourself and see if you did a good job, or it's also good to share that as material if you want to recruit somebody as a VIPKid teacher. This is your classroom, and you have the PowerPoints there. They're already there. You just add them in. You open your camera at 0 seconds. so that you're counting up to 25 minutes. You say, hey kid, open your camera, after they do, typically. So I wait till they open their camera and then I do mine. You have a chat box. There are your stars and the rewards. You can contact firemen, which means that you have an IT issue or something and they come and help you. You just click through the slides. And on the bottom, it gives you little tips like what you should do and what teachers typically will do with that. So it's nice because you can kind of just like read along. But I always go through mine the day before at least, give myself little notes about the class. And this is nice because this is your actual schedule. This is my weekly schedule, and I open up these slots. I'm all booked, which is pretty nice for the ones that I have opened. This was previous weeks, so they're grayed out because they're obviously done already. Your payment tab, which you also get like parent feedback. You want to have like a 5. I got a 4-star one time, so I'm a little below 5, but it's really not bad at all. I have a really good rating. Okay, so that's about it. If you're interested in signing up, I would definitely shoot me an email and just say, like, if you have some teaching experience, you have to also be in the US or in Canada with a bachelor's degree or are working towards a bachelor's degree. If you don't have those requirements, or maybe like you sometimes are in the United States, I think that could probably work as long as you say that you're sometimes in the United States. Then I would definitely sign up, and please use my referral codes because I work pretty hard to get you these helpful tips. I would love to help you along the interview process as well. So if you do decide to interview and you're in the process but have some questions, please feel free to email me. Thank you. Bye. Good luck.